Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share and like. Today we'll be creating this high-low sleeve ruffle top. So let's begin. Fold the fabric in half and measure how long you would like your top to be. Mine was 20 inches long. Fold the fabric again, make sure all the edges are nice and sharp. Use a top that fits you loosely to trace around the top. Make sure this is secured well using pins. Carefully cut around the top, adding extra for seam allowance. You now have the front and back piece. Now turn one of the pieces into your front piece by extending the neckline by 3 inches and cutting down. As this is a high-low top, we need to cut the front piece slightly shorter than the back piece, and mine measured 15 inches from the top. Now carefully cut from the folded line to the corner edge of the top. I didn't like the sharp edge this created, so I decided to curve and soften the edge slightly, like so. Now we have our front and back pieces together, and they should look like that. For the sleeves, we need to fold a piece of fabric in half and then fold it in half again to be able to cut 2 sleeves at the same time. Use your existing top to carefully position on top of the fabric. Carefully align it. You can use pins before cutting. Trim the top corners of your sleeves to mark the center. We now move on to the ruffle pieces. I measured mine approximately 9 inches wide and approximately 42 inches long, double the width of the top that you're making. We now have our front and back ruffle pieces, which we will later gather like so. For the belt, cut a piece of fabric approximately 8 inches wide and 40 inches long, which will act as the belt for the top. We now have all our pieces and ready to start stitching. First, stitch the top of the shoulders of both the front and back pieces. Then carefully position the sleeves around the armhole using pins, starting from the center outwards. This is how the sleeve should look once you've pinned it down. Once you've done all of this, your top should look like this. Now for the ruffles of the top, we need to seam the ruffle pieces first. Then add a long stitch to create ruffles. To create the gathers, pull along one of the threads of the top stitch, like so. This is how it should look like. Then carefully position around the front and back piece of the top. Once you've secured the ruffle pieces, you can now complete the top by sewing the sides, like so. For the neckline, cut a small piece of fabric, approximately 2 inches wide, and the length of the neckline. Sew this around the neckline, then fold the fabric twice, like so, and stitch across the top there to finish the top. Lastly, hem the sleeves like so. Then measure your wrist and cut 2 pieces of elastic. Sew these pieces of elastic around the armhole, like so, to finish off the top. And there you have it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. See you next time.